What's up, guys? I'm just sitting in the airport. I had a report time of 11 a.m. for airport reserve, ready reserve, and I sit from 11 to 5 p.m. And my best friend had hit me up and was like, "Hey, I'm coming into town." So I was like, "Okay." I get to the airport early just to see him. So we're just sitting here talking to each other, just whatever, doing nothing, just sitting, pretty much. Yep. We will see if they call me or not. They already scheduled me for airport reserve tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. to 11. So we'll see what happens. Yes, guys, that is my best friend. It's not a picture. He's a fool, man. He's a fool.
She right. I just said I can't help it.
Being a fool?
Yeah.
There's always a problem with the MARTA train. Always a problem. This morning we stopped at a train station and we were there for like 10 minutes before we moved. Don't know why. But now we're stuck at another train station trying to go home, and it's because there's a mechanical error on another train that's like 2 trains ahead of us. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys. So today was an interesting day. I left early to go see my best friend because he was in the, he was here. Hung out with him for a couple, and then I went to the break room. Found out that one of our SAFAs, or our special assignment flight attendants, she got called for a trip. And we're like, but why? Because I'm on call, so why did they not call me? They already called the other person for the trip, but they didn't call me. So I was like, I don't know. But maybe it was because they wanted to keep me for the AM reserve tomorrow morning. Maybe. And it might, the flight might go into tomorrow or late, and that requires them to have somebody else. I don't know. Something like that. Reserve life means on call. That's it. Basically, you are on call until they call you. So some airlines have 24 hours, some airlines have 16, some have 14, some has 12, some has 10. We have 14. My airline has 14, and for 14 hours we just sit and wait to be called. Basically, during those 14 hours, crew scheduling can call us and give us a trip or an assignment. Okay? So for me, I do P1 time. P1. So we have P1 and we have P2. P1 for us is from 4 a.m. till 6 p.m. Crew scheduling can call me 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. P2 is 10 a.m. until midnight, or 11:59. Okay, so 10 a.m. to 11:59, that's P2. I don't really like having P2s because, that's the whole day. But I'd rather do 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. Anyway, so that's P1, P2 just means home reserve. That's when they call you in legal standards. Now, home reserve is just basically you are at home or out running errands or doing whatever you want to do, but you're still on call until the end of your call time. And that's it. So I do a lot of home reserves where I just sit at home and I don't do nothing. Sometimes they call me, sometimes they don't. But there's also airport reserves or ready reserve. That means you go to the airport and you sit at the airport and they call you. Now, if they was to call you for a trip and you are on home reserve, that means they have to give you 2-hour notice. So 2 hours prior to your report time, they have to call you. So if you have a flight, your report time's at 6, the flight leaves at 7, that means they have to call you by 4. That's it, They have to give you 2 hours notice. Now, if you're on airport reserve or ready reserve, then they could call you 10 minutes before the flight leaves or whatever, 10 minutes before your report time, 20 minutes before your report time, and tell you, hey, there's a flight, we need you to get here. So they could do that. Okay, so I had bid for this month of December. I had bid for airport reserve. Now, on a regular basis, if you're on reserve, you have the opportunity of being called to airport reserve 8 times out of the month. Okay? Any more than that, they can't give it to you. So, but you do have an option on your bid, on our bid, saying, I volunteer for ready reserve or airport reserve, which then means that they could schedule you for more than 8 ready reserves, which isn't, I don't see it as a problem, but whatever. I mean, that's me. I guess I'm the more chill person because a lot of people don't like being on reserve. However, being on reserve, you are guaranteed 75 hours. You're guaranteed those 75 hours, period. Which, you fly, you don't fly, you still get your 75 hours, period. That's still good money. Today, I sat at the airport. They did not use me, but I still got paid. The only tough part about being ready reserve or airport reserve, like for me, is the fact that I don't have my own vehicle, so I have to take public transportation. So paying for the public transportation adds up after lots of times. So that comes into being a problem. Oh well. So a lot of people hate being on airport reserve or on reserve, period. Some people don't mind. It's just a give and take. I could transfer myself to another base or 2 other bases I could actually transfer myself to and actually get a line. But do I really want to make that commuting? Do I really want to commute? Commuting is a whole nother situation within itself. I don't know anything about commuting, but there are plenty of other flight attendants who do. And they will be able to talk to you guys about that soon to come in another segment. So, if you guys have any questions about reserve life, comment below. Let me know what's on your mind, because for most airlines, you will start off on reserve. Some airlines, you will be on reserve for the first 5 years, 10 years, and you're like, what is this? Some airlines, you're only on reserve for 1 year. Some airlines, they're like, no reserve, here you go. We're just jumping right in, Some airlines have reserves for a couple of months and then a line for a couple of months. Some airlines have reserves for a couple of days and then a line for the rest of the days. So it's always fluctuating between different airlines. If you have any questions about those, let us know. Let me know. Comment below. I will respond back to you. And if I don't know the answer, I can find somebody else who can. Okay? But most of the stuff you could definitely look up and find about the reserve life. My best friend, uh, Ani, she transferred to a base to get a line. You know, we graduated together. And I'm more senior than she is. But she went to another base just to have a line. So she has a line for this month. So we will speak to Annika later so that we could figure out how she felt about having a line. Yes, she is commuting. So again, the commute life. How was it? Anyways, guys, I am done for the night. I gotta be up and at the airport by 5 a.m. I will see you guys later. There we go. Good morning, YouTubers. How's it going? It is day 2 of 5, and I am sitting at AM Airport Reserve, Ready Reserve, whatever you want to call it. I am here with my classmate, and he's sitting in Airport Reserve with me.
Last day.
Last day. This is his go-home day. Yeah. Look at those dimples. All the ladies gonna fall in love with you. We just sitting here looking at schedules and things that are on the open time and seeing if there's something that we could pick up, or while we're on reserve, if they're gonna actually give it to us or not. You know what I mean? So they already contacted me for AM reserve tomorrow. Yay! So we will see how that goes and if they use me today or not. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a nap and call it a day. So your girl has just been released again. They had called my classmate Thomas. They called him earlier for a trip, which I'm lower in seniority than him. So why they didn't call me, I don't know. But of course they gave me AM reserve for tomorrow already, so I guess that's what it was. They want to keep me for AM reserve. Who knows? But they called him for a trip, a turn, and it was his go home day, so he should be going home soon. Yeah. So again, the life of a reserve, sitting airport reserve, doing nothing. I fell asleep. I should have been editing videos, but I fell asleep. So I'm gonna work on that right now. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, for AM reserve. Good morning, guys. It is day 3 of 5, sitting airport reserve, 5 a.m. in the morning. They called me and they're like, hey, got a question for you. Can you help somebody get downstairs? I was like, yeah, tell them I'll be there in a few. I'm out on the concourse. Yeah. They called me like 6 times trying to get me to come. I was like, look, I'm on the concourse. I'll be there soon. But I got them in. Now it's time for a nap. With plenty of contenders ready to throw their hats into the ring. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's assume that should be... Good morning, guys. Yeah, as you see, I was asleep. This is where I sleep when I'm on airport reserve. Why? Because they don't call me. And I just sit here until they do. So what's the best way to do it? Catch up on sleep. I would go to the sleep room, but nah, it's a little too dark for me. If it's too dark, I tend to sleep hard. And if they did call me, I won't wake up. So that's bad. So I'm next to the window so that the light just shines through, and the light up there is on. I sleep with the light off, so like 1 or 4 lights are on, not many lights are on. And then when it hits 7 o'clock and one of our SAFAs come in, or special assignment flight attendants or management comes in, they turn the light on. So but this is what I do when I'm on Ready Report or Airport Reserve. I just sit here and sleep, play games, and edit videos. I'm up now. I'm about to eat me some food because I'm hungry. And I still have like an hour left before I'm released to go home. So, yeah. the good times, you know. It is day 4 or 5, and so far it's been 4 days on airport ready reserve. Tomorrow I will not be on ready reserve. I already know that. So I'll see you guys later. Good morning, guys. Hello. Today is day 5 of 5, and that means it's go home day. Yes, all I have is 2 legs. It's one big turn all the way from Atlanta to Tallahassee and Tallahassee back. I did get got today because when I was going through our KCM, they're like, you have been randomly selected to go through security. And it's okay, I ain't got nothing, so it doesn't matter. So I went through security. Yay! Anyways, it seems like a good day today. I am very excited, and I hope you guys are too, because it's going to be very simple and easy. It's like a no-service flight. Yes. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Take care. I'm almost home, but as I was running my flight from Tallahassee back to Atlanta, they decided to give me an extra turn. So I was going to go to my plane, but 10 minutes later, they decided to cancel that turn. I was like, okay, so I was good to go home. So I'm about to go home, I'm about to be home, and relax, and I'm done for the week. So, 5 days on, reserve, airport reserve, every single day until today. And I had 2 turns. I had 2 legs, 1 turn, and that was it. That's the good life of the reserve, well, airport reservists, you know. Being on reserve for 10 months is not bad. Some people take it as bad, some people don't. So I don't look at it as bad. I look at it as good. I get to go home every day. But I'm not flying as much as usual, but I can always change that. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next week.